you belong with me? Do you belong?
So, hi everyone. My name is Daria.
And my name is Hollis P. Monroe.
We are believers.
We only speak about what we believe. We don't claim anything is a fact or that it's that our beliefs can't change. Oftentimes we talk, and I think we come to different conclusions than when we started out. So we change what we believe.
Other people can believe in something different.
Yes.
You can share with us your opinion.
Yes.
How you think about topics we are discussed.
Word.
Yeah.
So you were telling me we're at the end of the year. 2019 is about to be a memory. In less than a week or so.
1 week.
1 week.
1 week, and we are all together starting 2020. I think it's looking so beautiful, and my birthday is 20, and for me it's 2020.
Oh, nice! What is the 20th
November?
Of November.
Yeah. This 11 we can let, but it's looking very good in Southwest. 2020.
Yes, this is my father's birthday also.
20 November.
Yeah. Did I tell you this? My mom, I'm not going to tell you all my mom is born on the 20th. Her mother was born on the 20th. My father was born on the 20th, and I was born on the 22nd.
Oh.
So I was 2 days late. I wasn't ready.
Okay.
I had things to do. I had some business to settle up in.
Yeah. You wanted to go faster.
Yeah.
So we like to speak today about a result of the year and plan for next year.
Yeah.
And most of feeling what we got in the end of year.
Right.
And as if 1 year is going to be history, and next year is starting, and some people have strange feelings about this. Somebody start to be frustrated.
Okay.
Frustrated. Yeah. That maybe somebody was doing not enough, or how he was planned. His plan was bigger than he done in here.
Okay.
Or somebody feels that he done nothing amazing in this year, or maybe he didn't start with family in this year, or whatever. And next year, if you're doing not enough in previous year, and for example, for me, it's like this. Next year, I feel, oh my God, and again, new year, and I done nothing big.
Okay.
Not in this year. In this year, I done a lot.
You did do a lot this year.
Yeah.
Because what's big? What's big?
For me, this year was very, very important year for understanding me. For to find these borders, where I am in this life and in me. I learned how to feel me inside me.
Okay. Well, you feel inside you. You just did this year.
I mean to find your personality and separate it from other opinions, meanings. There's strong borders. Here's a Daria.
Okay.
And what is around? It's social opinion about me, or feelings from other people, or somebody's I don't know, some imagination or something like this. What we are share to each other. We like to invite other people to have same opinion or same feelings and so on. And for me, this year was year for to set up these borders.
Okay.
Borders where I am.
Yeah. So basically you make your own assessment of yourself.
Yeah.
And not be so influenced by what other people think of you. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
And or think of you or think of other things, like you I guess put more emphasis on your own opinion.
Opinion as well. But most important, this most important feeling, to feel who I am.
Feel who you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what I'm doing here. For what I'm doing this.
Why are you doing it? Okay.
So main reason.
Okay.
So yeah, maybe why, maybe some other question you can ask yourself. But this, if somebody tell to me, for example, you are not clever enough, or you are not creative enough, or something like this, I have already my borders in which I said, no, you are not right. It's your opinion about me, and I will not take it with me.
Okay.
You are not right. You don't know me.
Okay.
You are not inside these borders.
Okay.
In my in my opinion, I am like this. For example, because usually a lot of people is doing. A lot of people listen reaction of other people, opinion of other people. For example, if somebody will tell you, you are tall not enough, or
you're not tall enough. Okay.
you are.
So when people do tell me that I'm not tall enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For what not enough? You are like you are.
Right.
And you are tall enough for you, for your friends, for your mama, for everybody. It's a strange feelings, and people put on you any, I don't know, own frustration.
Okay.
I feel it like this.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe, they have some other thoughts about self. Maybe they feel not so good. Maybe they're not tall enough.
Or maybe they're too tall.
Or they're too tall. It's also hurts.
Yeah.
It's something personal.
But I feel like when we talk about it in terms of the year, like nothing changes about your height in the year. So we're not really talking about physical things. We're talking about people, how they're talking about your achievements or your character or your choices. That's the kind of stuff that you're talking about, right?
Yeah. And I noticed I was in party with a lot of women with different age, from 22 till 65. It was a lot of women with different opinion, with different experience, right. And everyone have something to feel this frustration, or everybody try to make end result of the year, summary of the year.
A summary of the year, okay.
What did I done in this year? How good it was, or how bad it was? What can I do next year? And this feeling, okay, I done something like this, but my friend done something different, or my colleague done something else, and that, okay, I'm not high enough for my colleague, but I'm pretty high compared to my friend, and this measurement.
Oh, so they're comparing themselves to what other people did or didn't do. Okay.
Yeah. They're not okay. A lot of people just need to be like a part of the social. They need this measurement. How is where am I?
Yeah.
I'm already in high social, or I still somewhere in middle.
Right.
For photo separate you in group and something like this. It's not so easy. Also for me, you want to not you look back through all year and make some decision. Okay, it was good year, or okay, it was not so good year, or what I can do different.
Yeah. So what were these ladies saying? Everyone was frustrated. They didn't. No one felt
everybody spoke about self and what it was. I'm still not married. Now it's end of year. I'm still not married. Or I'm 65. It's end year, and in this year I wanted to be more active, social active. I was not doing, and somebody was frustrated about. I plan to make sport and to be singer. I was not doing. I done nothing.
Yeah.
You know, it's maybe next year. Can I promise me for next year something? Or there's for ladies a little bit older. For example, like me.
No. Older than what? You like 20?
No, I mean girls in 22. They're not thinking about something. Okay, I'm almost 40.
Yeah.
I was not doing this or this.
Right.
And ladies my age, 40 and above, we start, 30 and above.
30 and above, okay.
Yeah, we start to think already, okay, it's 1 year more. I am still not married.
Right.
And one lady was 36, so 1 year younger than me, and she said, I feel I will not have kids in this life anymore because I'm already too old. I said, wow.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm 1 year older, and
This is how she was thinking about the year?
yeah.
Okay.
Because she got some bad experience with men in this year, and she decided better I will spend my energy only for work. And she said, I do not believe in love anymore, and that it's possible to find someone.
Yeah.
And this old thoughts coming on end of year.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's coming automatically or because of other people speaking about this.
Okay.
Tell me what you have in the end of year.
I don't.
And how was your year, actually?
I don't know. My year, I don't really remember much of it. I don't necessarily think in these terms. Like I don't do like New Year's resolutions and this is what I'm going to do next year. I deal with the day, So if I want to start something, I won't start on January 1st. I start on the day that I say that I want to do it. You know what I mean? I start from this exact moment, And, as we get older, it's crazy how much time moves so much faster. Time moves so much faster when you get older, right?
Yeah, that's right.
And when you're younger, it's like a year is like so long. And when you're older, a year goes by like just in a blink of an eye, But I mean, I'm constantly thinking about things that I did or did not do, all year round. So it coming towards the end of the year doesn't really mean so much to me, I mean, but if you're asking me to think about it, I can say that like I don't know if it was even so eventful. Like I joined the gym, right?
Oh,
I did join the gym. Everybody says that it's cheating. It's like this electric muscle stimulation, right? And the music, I didn't really do what I wanted to do musically, but I really finished the year strong, I think, because I really put a lot of effort into improving some of my skills. So
and you work a lot.
Yes. And so in this regard, I feel like I had a pretty good year, like, so I don't feel, I mean, of course I'm not where I would like to be. And I always feel like there's more that I could have done, but I don't feel frustrated about it. I just say, okay, do more. You know what I mean? So I don't feel frustrated.
Yeah, it's good, but I think anyway. You said I'm still not where I want to be.
Right.
So not in this point, but I think really important stuff that to understand enjoy moment what you have now, and to be thankful and to be happy with what you have in the moment.
Yeah.
Situation what you have at the moment, everything is fine. You do your job, it's amazing, and you start with your gym, and you do it. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
It's already a point to be happy and to enjoy what you have.
Yeah.
If you said, "Oh, I'm still not in point where I want to be," it's already a bit frustration, you know.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think these are independent things. I feel like because I talked about this, you know, I got my little YouTube channel, right? And this was one of the conversations that I had with someone. I think being happy with yourself and being satisfied with yourself don't have to be related to one another. You can still be happy with yourself, and I will start with the things. I mean, if I were to talk to this, for instance, this woman that you said that was not happy because she didn't have children yet and all of this stuff. And you start off with the things that you did well. If you need this to give yourself a pep talk, you know, you talk about the things that you did, which is what you just mentioned. Be happy about where you are. She's still alive, right?
Yeah.
She's... You know, she clearly has friends enough to even end up where she was, right? She knew, you know what I mean? So she has a little bit of a social circle. You know, she's in Berlin, one of the best cities in the world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you can have, you know, and I'm sure she's from Russia, right?
Yeah.
It ain't easy, you know, getting here and you know what I mean? From what I understand, just coming to, you know what I mean? Coming to live in Berlin. So, I would say that you focus on those things first, right? But when it comes to what she hasn't achieved, all you do, I would say, is you just look at what can you do differently. You don't have to feel bad about it. You could just say, okay, I have something that I want to do, somewhere I want to be. And, you know, now I just start changing it. You know what I mean? I don't say, if she feels bad about it, she can say to herself, I don't want to feel like this anymore. You know? So I just start changing whatever I need to change.
But you know what is so heavy with this all stuff? If it's something personal, I don't have relation, I don't have man of my dream, I don't have kids. Something what is from other side of your life, your private life.
Yeah.
It's not so easy to say it. Okay, what she can do different for to find a man of her dream, or to have kids.
She knows what she can do differently. Everybody does.
Yeah, you think?
I think. Well, I don't want to say everybody, but what I want to say about
But you know, I have one friend of mine. She's on Tinder and all the time open for relation. She's looking very good all the time because she believes she can find men on street as well. She can meet men of her dream as well on street. That's why she have to look good all the time.
Yes.
Because she like to have men, kids, house, and so on, you know.
Right.
It's her biggest dream. And she's running on Tinder and everywhere, every day she have date. And for her it's frustration that 1 year she struggled to find this man, more than 1 year now. And she find nobody. She is still alone.
Do you see? The thing is, it's a little personal. You know this person, right?
Yeah.
So I want to ask you some things, but I don't want to get you in trouble. You know.
Yeah. Ask me.
No, I mean, the thing is like, if she can't see what it is that she could do differently, has she asked anyone what they think she could do differently? Like, okay, so when you say look nice, so she dresses a certain way that I assume a dress, and she wears makeup, and she has her hair.
Yeah, she have everything, and she meet men's and everything fine, but maximum 2 dates, and nobody call back.
So then clearly there's some room. There's an opportunity to improve upon something. So there must be something happening in the interaction.
But we cannot give her or somebody else any advices. But I mean, it's bring frustration. This feeling, I struggle for this. I do all what possible.
No, see, that's the key right there.
Yeah.
She didn't do all that was possible.
What else she can do?
That's for her to figure out. There's no ending. There's no ending to possibilities. That's the thing. Like, and if you don't figure out where the weak points are, like the thing is like, if you're going to reflect, on your year, right? You have to really reflect on the year.
But I think really it's not so easy to find your person. I believe that it is not so easy.
Yeah, but the
and
thing is,
you can look and all how you look and what you wear and what you speak, how. But still, if it's not your person, it's not your person. Or do you have some different opinion about this?
Of course I do. That's what I'm trying to get across to you right now. Like I think it's either like the thing is if when it comes to like finding someone, right? There are certain things, like obviously appearance is really important, right? But if you don't have your personality in order, like I talked to someone on Tinder who I almost want to read what she wrote to me, but it was like 3 or 4 like really negative things that she said in the conversation. Like, like 3 responses, they were all negative. And then she wanted to like meet up with me. And I was like, I don't want to meet this person because they like, and it was like politically negative stuff, and all of this. And I was like, man, like, this person doesn't seem like fun. Like, I can't see myself having like, you know what I mean? I know I'm going to get there and we're going to start arguing. I like, and so it's those kinds of things. Like, if you don't assess, like, okay, when I was with this person, what happened the last time? Was there some point where you could see that they started to lose interest or things got tense or whatever? You can reflect on these things and then it'll give you room for improvement. So she can't say that she did everything. You know what I mean? Like, and of course, like every person is different or whatever, but clearly if she's going on all these dates and meeting all these people and only having 2 dates, it's got to be something that's happening on the dates. It's not, unless she's just like not attractive, and she could have awesome personality. And sometimes if you're not got your appearance together, then this could hold you back as well. Or she's trying to date out of her league.
Now I start to think about, what you can do. It's interesting, really. But you know what I think now? If question you asked me once, do you really try to find somebody on Tinder? Do you remember? It's really question if you like if your goal to find someone to have family. and you choose I don't like this separation on Tinder. You have to look on pictures and I don't know, place or job. I don't know what is written and on point of interest, say it yes or no. I don't like the system, but it's like in supermarket. And in supermarket, okay, how will look my kids? How will look my daddy of my kids? And okay, this I like, this I'm not liking. Yeah, it's a bit. You know, you have dream and you like to put someone in your dream. And I listen one psychotherapist, and he's making psychotherapist, yeah, and he's making he have some YouTube channel about this relation and men's, women's, and so on. And he said, if your goal to find to have family, you don't need to look of something. You need men for your family, not beautiful men, not successful men, just men which is have same level of understanding. Yes. Everything what is a family at all. Yeah. Would have same look on this point. To wanted to have family and to be ready to have family. Yeah, it's what we are doing. We like how he look like. Okay, he is surfing. Oh my God, he's looking so beautiful. He surf, he travel. But my wish to have family with him. Yeah. And to settle down somewhere in small city. Yeah. And he is a surfer and he like to travel, and all money he spent only for these boards and to surf in Australia. Yes. And 2,000 only for tickets still Australia, you know. Right. And he's not ready. Yeah. So it have to be from different perspective, you know. Well, that's an interesting point.
Yes, that's what I mean about changing, like this is what you, it's you, like that's what I mean. It's not the other people, it's you, and you don't have to be frustrated about it being you. You should take it as an opportunity. There's actually something that you can actually do about it, because if you think it's the other people, then you have no chance to you don't have a chance. If it's other people, you don't have a chance to fix it, right? Yeah. But if it's you, which it is, you know, you have an opportunity to do something about it. So that's what I mean. Choose the different kind of person to look for. You know what I mean? Like if she wants to be married and have a family, that's what she should look for first, and not like I want him to look this certain way and then I want him to be, you know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, I actually do believe that, like, if it wasn't for physical appearance, no one would be single. Yeah. No one would be, if it didn't have any, if we could get over looks, no one would be single. You know? Yeah. So, and I would say, like, you know, sometimes we start off in a different place in life where we, I mean, I'm sorry, it's just the reality of the situation. Some people have personalities, right? And they learn behavior based upon what they could get away with when they were younger, right? You can look a certain way, and a lot of people will put up with stuff. You know what I mean? Because of the way you look. But when you don't have those looks anymore, nobody wants to hear this, you know, wants to be a part of your drama. You know what I mean? You can be drama, you can have drama and bring drama when you're young and when you look a certain way. But when those things start to change about your physical appearance or whatever, you know, you got to work on your personality and being having something else to offer. You know what I mean? So I say all this. I don't know what this person is. I never met this person that you're talking about, but I think she doesn't need to be frustrated. She just needs to be, she could just take it as an opportunity to see what she can improve about herself.
Yeah, all points what we have, we can use for frustration
Yeah.
and for improvement.
Yeah.
It's also right.
Yeah.
And I got also a question from one person which I know. If I set up goals for next year, I said, what you will start next year? I said, all what I like to start, I start today.
Yeah.
I don't need to wait new year for to start something.
Right.
If I got some idea, I do it just now. I will not wait. I don't know. I will stop. How a lot of people are doing. Yeah, I will stop to smoke or stop to drink or go to gym. You know, this. If I take this decision, I start with this.
Yeah.
We start our podcast 17 November. But we can wait till New Year, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Because you don't know what's going to happen in the new year. All kinds of things will come up and life will get in the way.
Yeah.
And you need life to build around what it is that you're trying to do instead of trying to fit what you're trying to do into life. Drop my...
Yeah.
That's not a gun. That's a phone. I don't want anybody to think just because I'm from Philadelphia.
But last year for me, New Year, the end point and start point for me, it was my birthday.
Okay.
In my birthday, that's why I didn't like this time. And for me, it's really a result. Okay, now 1 year more. And okay, where are you now? And what you have now in your status 7. Oh, okay.
But you do a lot. I think you do a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do we need a summary of what I done? Do we need to look back or to look next year or in future? To make plan what I will do? Yeah. I believe we need. Do we need to look back?
Well, I think you should do this constantly.
Yeah.
I think you should look back on your day. You know what I mean? Like look back at like what I mean, I look back on moments. Sometimes I think about, why did I say that? What was my motivation? Why did I do that? Or why didn't I do that? And I think about it and I think this should be an ongoing, like a constant process actually.
Yeah.
Just to take a little time to reflect. Reflecting, I think, is good.
Reflecting, but sometimes it's going on frustration side,
Okay, well, I mean, if it's frustrating to you to think about it, why is it frustrating though?
For example, if I planned to do something, I don't know, to write something, for example, or to do some work, and I was just laying in bed. And was looking, I don't know, some on Amazon, some new dresses,
right?
Or or something like this, or just listen music or speak with someone. And sometimes, I lose this day of my life. I was not going the step for future. I stuck somewhere in between, and it's not so easy to say it. Oh, come on, we need holidays, and I was feeling like this. Okay, you can say it maybe once, twice. Yeah.
So you frustrated with yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and this moment of frustration. Oh, why I was not doing. Why I done like this? Why I was...
Okay, so then what was the answer?
My answer? on
No,
this?
the answer, you said you ask yourself, why did I do this? And then what was the answer?
Yeah, because I'm lazy. That's all.
Okay.
Or, for example, I don't know. I try to make reason for me. For example, I have no enough information.
Okay.
Or somebody didn't call me back.
Right.
Or I have not enough motivation, or I'm not sure what I like to do it at all, you know. But to be honest with yourself and say it, yeah, you're just lazy ass. You just lose this day, you know.
Right.
It's very heavy.
Right.
It's very heavy.
Yeah. Okay. And then what you do?
I just face it. Yeah, you are lazy ass. But today, for me, it's better to do like this.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, I will jump. I will do something. But today, it's my lazy day.
Yeah.
It can be like this. Yeah.
But so you were frustrated with yourself in the moment, and then you get over it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then that's good.
Yeah, I train it. Is somebody over lazy?
Because I mean, I don't know. I'm lazy too.
Yeah, oh, wonderful.
I'm
nice
lazy.
to meet you.
Yeah. we're siblings. We got so the and I think this is a common problem that lots of people have, right? And then you have to figure out how to overcome the laziness. Right?
I listen. Not listen. I read interesting article about laziness, and is it no laziness at all?
Okay.
Just it's not enough motivation. It's not enough power. It can be just nothing interesting. Something different, but it's no laziness. When I was laying in my bed, I thought about, why I am not doing. I was needing to do some job. Why I was not doing, why I prefer to stay in bed and look something in Amazon or some in Google, some in Instagram, some funny pictures with cats. Everybody is doing. They're nice.
Right. Cats.
Yeah.
Okay.
And because I don't want to do it.
Okay.
It's easy. Okay. I don't feel that it will spend the time for this will bring me something. I have one a little bit complicated customer, and he's not sure what he like to do. He like to do it or not, and it's all the time like I don't know, like wind. Sometimes it's from this side, from this other side.
He goes where the wind blows.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
And energy what I put in this project, I really needed to be in this project. Maybe I will work and to write something for me, some my private projects or podcasts, or to do something different, or just to do nothing.
Right. Right.
And save my energy. All the time behind some reason. I find it very interesting. If you look on this like this, it makes sense. Can you remember your last point of laziness?
Oh.
What you call it like this?
Yeah, this morning.
This morning?
A couple hours ago.
Yeah?
I'm always lazy.
Yeah.
I'm always lazy. I mean, and I spend lots of time in bed, actually. And it's just at a certain point you have to get things done, and I mean I put off things. I do all of it. I don't look at cats, I look at other things on Instagram. I look at fitness people.
Yeah.
This is,
For the good motivation.
Yeah.
But from other side, I know that you work a lot.
Yeah.
Sometimes at night. And your morning laziness, maybe you are just tired. So it's again not laziness.
No, there's laziness in there. There's
Laziness.
laziness in there. I mean, and even if I'm working, maybe I'm not working as much as I should be. You know what I mean? Or like maybe I'm in, I'm working at the same time, and I say, okay, I'm gonna take a break, and then that break is an hour instead of like 10 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, so I know this is. There may be like a lack of focus or whatever, or, for me, like I like working at night because there's less, when you have international friends, there's less, they can still write to you, but there's less distractions at night because everybody else is asleep. But like, you just have to figure out like ways to trick yourself, I guess, into doing things like, and if you don't want to do it, then this is really like a problem. But I think it's more of an environment thing. Like maybe you need like they have these shared working spaces, and then you go. So if you go to work in a workspace, you'll be more likely to work there because the people around you are working. So maybe that's something to consider.
Yeah, this as well. And with me, it's same. In daytime, if something happens on street, kids screaming, some cars making sound, what happens? Because maybe something happens and something interesting,
Yeah.
Or just some courier is ringing in my door and somebody write me and I start to look through it and for people which have same problem having I heard I didn't try it, but I know that it's some app Focus Me.
Okay,
it's blended all apps and everything on your PC. You choose only one or two app which is running.
Okay,
all other close from notification. You cannot switch to Facebook, for example.
Wow.
Yeah, you will use only your special apps.
Yeah.
For work.
Yeah.
And you set up, for example, it's for 1 or 2 hours after break, and you have to use your alarm. You push, 15 minutes or how much you plan.
Yeah.
And after sound, you have to start again.
Yeah.
Listen alarm. It's time.
Yeah.
Because if you just you start to look in Instagram, it's very easy to lose this timeline,
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my God. One picture more. Oh,
yeah.
And what he's doing?
Exactly.
Oh, it's this face I saw before.
Yeah. and the interesting thing, because I've tried to do this as well. Like I'll set the alarm and sometimes I'll set the alarm to remind me to take breaks as well. I'll attach things to other, like before I joined the gym and I first started like trying to work out on my own, I was like, okay, I'm going to do, 100 or so push-ups a day or whatever. Right. In order to get to this number, I say, okay, I'm going to do push-ups every time I go to the bathroom. And so not in the bathroom, but when I come out of the bathroom, I do some push-ups until I can't do anymore. And then I go back to work.
Oh, nice.
And so then, I think if you can't do it on your own, then you have to trick yourself a little bit. You know what I mean? Until it becomes a habit,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tips and tricks against laziness from believers.
Yeah, but I mean that sounds like a interesting app to use or whatever as far as like blocking out your. That was the other thing. Like recently, I got super focused on improving some of my technical skills or whatever, and one of the things I did was I turned the Wi-Fi off.
Oh.
Ooh. So
that's already something.
Yeah.
Really big. Turn off Wi-Fi. Maybe it's best advice.
Yeah. And
what you can do.
Yeah, because we're so easily distracted, or we allow ourselves to be distracted, because I mean, some other highly motivated people, like, they may not, have to do these things because they're so passionate about what they're doing that you can't distract them, you know?
It's hyper focus.
Hyper focused. Okay.
But it's also something not healthy, you know.
yeah, I can imagine that as well.
Yeah, because in this moment people forget to go to toilet and go to eat, drink, and it's also.
I was like this at one point in time.
Yeah,
I'm actually trying to get back to this actually.
But you know, it's a side of ADHD. You know it?
ADHD? Didn't we talk about this last time, right?
And this is one of symptom of ADHD. You cannot focus and in those moment you have hyper focus and you forget to eat. Yeah. You know?
I was doing
fighting. It's all the time fighting.
Yeah. Forgetting to eat.
Yeah.
I would like not go to the bathroom until I could not hold it anymore. Like I would, I mean, you know, but I mean, these were some of my most productive times too. Like I'm actually trying to get back to this point, you know, like maybe not that point, but like, where I'm not so easily distracted and when I'm like extremely focused, you know.
You know what is helping to me to got this hyper focus moment? I need some pressure. I need some graphic, you know, it have to be really tight. So for example, in 8 o'clock, some appointment, first appointment in 9 o'clock, something different. It have to be really like I don't know, tight schedule. That I didn't have time between too much for frustration or I don't know, some laziness or something like this. I need to finish it now because in 1 hour I have something different. It helped me a lot to have so really tight schedule.
Yeah, and some people actually schedule their tasks for the day, you know, beforehand, and like especially some of these projects where accountability coaches I know exist as well, like people who get on I guess you're basically paying people to get on your case when you don't do what you say you want to do. Like they'll like, okay, so you said you wanted to do this over this 3 days, tell me that you did it, you know what I mean? Like someone to hold you accountable to that. But a lighter way to do it would be to set a schedule for certain things and stick to the schedule. So maybe you schedule in your Instagram time and your Amazon time or whatever and say, okay, between 11 and 11:30, I look for dresses. You know what I mean? And
so for me, so it's not working. For me, more if I do something what is so interesting for me and I need to run all day, I forget about dresses on Amazon. I have no idea. Maybe 15 minutes before I go to sleep, I will look something just for the relax. So cats and Instagram.
So
but
then,
actually I don't need, and I'm more concentrate if I have so tight schedule where I have to be. But I do it so that it will be no change to escape. For example, I go in somewhere an appointment next to my swimming pool. So right after appointment, I go straight away to swimming pool, and from swimming pool, you know, some next point, everything that it's comfortable. I don't need to, when I need to drive a half hour till swimming pool, that I think actually I said, oh my God, I am tired already. I will not go. So it's some tips and tricks how to survive with ADHD.
So, but this is also tips and tricks on how to get things done, because if you know yourself, like, you know, that was one of the reasons I chose EMS, is because, it's the most effective with the least amount of time. I picked a place that was very close to my house. You know what I mean? And because this makes it easier, you know, I mean, I'm always coming in there late. My trainer actually already said, yo, you got to cut it out. But like, the thing is like, I can be there essentially in 5 minutes, you know, so I can still like be lazy up until that very last 5 minutes and then make it still on time. But if it's like, you know, if I had to go 20 minutes to get there, then I would, I'm already too late. It's I'm not going to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
I know.
Yeah, so that's the thing. I mean, I think if you set things up in a way that it's so easy to, like, you give yourself less excuses.
Yeah.
And obviously it's also about surrounding yourself with people that are going to keep you motivated and people that are going to help you stick to your word that you gave to yourself.
Yeah, I heard about some, I saw some group in the meetup. They said, let's think get done or something like this. And this group of people, they're all self-employed or freelancer or whatever, and they catch up together and they said, I have planned to this, I plan to do this, second set I plan to do this, and they check each other.
I
know?
like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is what I mean,
What are you
accountability.
doing?
Yeah.
Why you sit and look
Yeah.
Instagram?
Yeah. Do they slap you?
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah,
They
And-
poke you with needles.
And one more, it's a group. It's group in Telegram. It calls Fanta or something like this. I don't know what they are doing. In morning, everybody said my plan for today, and person also write, if I'm not doing, then for example I sing some song for all group.
Okay.
Or I eat rainworm.
Ringworm?
Yeah.
That's gross.
Yeah, something,
Yeah.
it's something have to be something what will motivate you.
Yeah.
I will make a decision down, but they need to eat any worms.
Yeah.
Or I don't know, I will dress, if it's man, I will dress like a woman and will walk on street like this. And he have to make picture of this
Yeah.
or video for all group.
Right.
And at evening, everybody got result or a lot of fun.
Right. Yeah, that sounds awesome, actually.
Yeah. But for me, it's not working.
No?
So it's negative motivation. I need positive motivation. For me, I feel it's also to look how other people eat worms because they didn't finish some task. Oh my God! No.
But I mean, but it sounds like it's all in good fun, right? You know?
But it's also a lot of fun. But you have to be so kind of person, I guess.
Yeah. I think that sounds pretty cool. I'll get everything done.
Yeah.
Unless people are doing things where they really want to do them, like I want to eat worms, so, you know. But yeah, that sounds interesting. You have to tell me what these are, so I like later. So I want to get in on this, you know. Yeah.
It's somewhere in Telegram.
Okay.
I will ask.
All right,
my friends is inside.
Yeah. But I mean, that's what I mean. But the key is like you have to. I think it's important to be around like-minded people as well. Like people, because it's people that want to get things done. You know what I mean? And so if you're around other people who are as lazy as you are.
Yeah.
It's not it's not going to be helpful, you know? So like, I want to be around people like, I work at the record label as well. And the label manager is super focused, super, like, he gets things done in the moment. He has a thought and he's developing it in 5 seconds. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And I mean, it's also puts a lot of pressure on him because everyone knows this about him, and so it's just like they're like, of course he's going to get it done, like, and so they just try to get him to do everything, you know. But the point being that, like, being around him is an inspiration. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and you can see, like, you can see how he does things. He says he doesn't wait. He has an idea to do something and he does it right in the moment. You know what I mean? Or starts it right in the moment. Now, I guess it could be a bad thing if you just keep starting new things and are super distracted, but he manages to get everything done and still do new things, you know? And when you're around a person like that, it's going to have a good influence on you if you're that type of person, you know. And so I think it's really important. Like,
I think it's same like in any situation in social. If you look on other people, you are like a monkey looking at each other and doing same. For example, if I eat banana, you will like to eat banana automatically. You know this feeling, yeah? If you walk on street and somebody go next to you and eat something, and you decided, I like to go, or it smells very nice, you know, something like a coffee, and it's early morning, it's, no, I need to go in some coffee shop and grab some coffee. You know, this social to be similar that other people. And it's same if you look, somebody work really hard, and to do it not because somebody tell to him to do it, just because he want to make it done. He want to do it good, and he's not struggling about this or frustrated about this, not complaining about this. Just he's doing his job, and he know it's my job, and I do it, and I do it right now. I need to delay, or I don't know, to do something with this. And I have been working like a manager in some company, and I done so experiment with my workers because I thought how I can bring everybody work. I got in this company, and it was already a working company, and what I saw, everybody was over lazy. It's not because they was going late home, not because they have too much job, too much to do. Just everybody was over lazy. It was looking from, I said I spent 2 days only for to observe situation, how they act. And if somebody drink tea 10 times per day, and every time it's 15 minutes. So because what happens? Because management is doing. So I start to switch this feeling about job. I come to work first, and everybody need to know if they will come just in time on work. At first, door all the time open because I'm in, and second, I will control because I am already in. So and everybody was trying to be just in time without delay. And if people in some hard moment, what happens? It was counter, you know, it's 9 counters, and a lot of workers got sick. And what I have choice. I can sit in my office and just looking like not enough workers working with plenty of people which like to apply for our service. And what I done, I just walk in on counter, and I sat on counter and I said, yeah, now I will do same job like you, because
Right.
I like that you, and this moment and their look, I work same like everybody's here,
Right.
and even more,
Yeah.
and I bring more, and I was surprised after some time. Okay, everybody was going home just in time, and I saw they had done some things without that I asked
Right.
them to do it.
Right.
They said, "Yeah, I done this for our CRM program, something, or I print some labels, or." Before I was needing to ask them to do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It's so just I work hard.
Yeah.
I'm not drinking tea
Yeah.
or one small cup of coffee with emails,
Yeah.
and that's all.
Right.
It was very nice.
Yes.
It was really something.
Yes, so
Yeah.
you were a good influence on everyone, and so to bring it back to this frustration
Yeah.
part, and this is why it's important not to feel this frustration, because if you feel frustration and it makes you feel bad about yourself, right? You'll see other people do things, and then you'll feel like you can't. Like you're not a part of this, you know what I mean? Like it'll make you feel worse about yourself if you're making this comparison and feeling like you're not as motivated as everyone else, or you're not working as hard as everyone else. Like you'll just, you know what I mean? Like, and so that's why you have to separate this feeling bad part out of it. That has to be like, that has to go. You know what I mean? Like, I think you just have to take it as, room for improvement. And then when you see someone doing something, as you showed someone, oh, wow, this is what it's like. This is what it feels like to be proud of doing a good job. You know what I mean? Like, proud of like accomplishments, and that you feel you feel like I contributed something, you know what I mean, like to the team. We're all working hard, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You'll feel a part of it, and then you'll want to do something, not that like because if you feel frustrated, then you'll look around and say, oh, everyone else is doing all these things and everyone is working so hard and I'm not as good as them. You know what I mean?
This question to management. If someone in my team feel like this, why? Because when I was manager, I know every person in my team. And I know what is strong sides of every person, and I will give job exactly matched with strong side. I will not make everybody equal and say everybody have to do like. He is doing like this, please everybody doing same, because everybody have different talent.
Right.
Somebody better with communication. Somebody maybe better with technical stuff, and so on. What I was doing, so you're doing this job, and everybody was able to come to me and say, I'm tired to be all the time with people, to consult people. Can I switch for 1 or 2 weeks in back office, or can I do this job because I'm very interested with logistic or something like this?
Right.
Let how Karl Marx said, let people do what they want, and they never will ask about something more.
Okay.
They will never complain. Yeah, and for to complain, salary was not the best one,
Wait, say what?
Salary. But about salary for 2 years, I don't know. it was question from other departments or higher management or something like this. I think everybody in my team just enjoyed to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they can do everything.
Right.
Possible. Everything is possible.
Well, what did you do in this situation where someone wanted to, like someone has some stronger qualities and some not so strong qualities where like, or they had, more ability in one aspect and less ability in another. What do you do if the person wants to, improve upon their skills?
I will do everything that is possible to help him.
Right.
Maybe he need some advices. Maybe he need to learn something additional. Maybe he needs some other position what he like to do for to find which is the strongest point in his personality.
Yeah, but I know what's the strongest, but I'm saying if the person expresses a desire to be stronger in a place where they are weak currently.
Yeah, we can do something to improve it.
Okay.
To learn something, to organize some courses.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
Everybody can walk and say it. Yeah.
Okay. So can't we apply this to your friend who's looking for the husband? No? Yes? No?
I think not, because she have her own strong opinion and she think she don't need advices from somebody else.
Oh, well, there you go. That's the answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's actually the answer.
Yeah.
So then this is probably the thing that she can work on, like being able to ask for help, not feeling like, that there's not new things to learn, and new things to improve upon. If you think you're doing everything right, then you're not getting the results.
Yeah, but on work it's a little bit different because you can see result. So observed from management, and you got some feedback from management, from other workers. But
she didn't get any feedback from her dates.
Yeah, maybe some of them, but in private life it's a little bit different. You can say it's something wrong with men. Or you can say that...
but hold on.
Yeah.
What do you mean something wrong with men?
No, I mean if he said something what woman was not liking, he's just asshole.
Yeah.
And forget.
Yeah. So then,
if he's telling something. But I think to say something about personality when you met someone once or two times, it's too much.
But it may not be the personality. It may not necessarily be the personality. It could be the way that she thinks. I mean, I guess it's part of your personality, but it doesn't, like, then it becomes about, you want to take it personally and not hear it, or do you want to hear it?
But you know what? People prefer just disappear. People don't like to say something and after to get some uncomfortable discussion, Nobody like. Better I will delete phone number of this person and forget. That what happens,
I mean, I know this sounds like crazy, but do you think she could just ask, maybe they don't want to give it up, but you can ask, because I thought about doing this, because there's been a couple times when people have ghosted me, and just disappeared. I mean, once they've ghosted me, I can't ask them, but I do think it would be useful at certain points to ask. I
thought about, from one side, if somebody just disappeared, you can imagine what you want, and also you can say he's asshole.
Yeah.
It's very easy. Just something wrong with him or with her. But if you listen honest that sorry, you was nice, but for me not good enough, or you was I don't have any feelings to you, or I don't like way how you think, you are too negative, or because she making some jokes, or I making some I don't know, whatever, because I can just joking to say something, and for this person it was more serious, or he understand it not right. It hurts to listen stuff like this. It hurts.
It hurts, but you don't. I mean, and
you
it
start,
also hurts.
And you start to think something wrong with me.
No, you don't have to think something is wrong with you.
But
asking,
you start to do it automatically. You know.
Yeah, but because you don't have any actual concrete information, because you didn't ask them. If the person tells you, then you can say, okay, like then you can have an honest assessment of yourself and an honest conversation with yourself. Okay, is this really true? You know? I mean, there are certain things I know. There's almost sometimes moments when I can see, I just screwed up the whole thing. You know what I mean? Like I just messed up the whole thing, you know? Or a conversation starts going in certain direction, and I say, if I continue talking about this, it's going to ruin the whole night. You know what I mean? And then I have to be honest with myself. Is it more important to me to follow through in this conversation, or just chill and enjoy my time with the person? Or, you know what I mean? And or things, or you talk too long, or you didn't ask her enough questions, you talk too much about yourself, without the proper information you can't improve. You know what I mean? That's why if she's not finding it out, and then her friends don't feel comfortable, because I'm sure her friends, you guys have some sort of clue as to what might be turning these guys off. And you can't tell her. You can't be honest with her because she's going to get upset or something, right?
Yeah. And she don't like to listen.
Yeah.
She will not listen, and she will be upset.
Yeah.
And from other side, I thought about, but it's her personality. Is that we cannot change. Yeah. So even if I will tell something about this, she cannot change. It's her part of her personality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
she's a little bit.
So this is the answer. Like, so what are we talking about? That's what I mean. Like, so the thing is like, at a certain point in time, she has to decide, does she want to continue to be this person, or does she want to be with someone?
But she cannot change her personality, She are like she are.
No, yes, she can. Yes, she can. Yes, she can. You can be. The thing is, it's like you can be a better person. It's like if you want to, you can be a better person. There's no rule that says she has to continue to be that way.
Just I don't like to force someone to change personality. She have to take this decision alone. Now I answer on why I am not telling something. If she decided I will change my personality and start to be a better person, she can do. But I will not tell something that, you know what, you are not good enough. No.
But of course, the thing is it's not about saying that you're not good enough.
Don't matter what I say, it will sound like this.
Of course. I mean, I go through this with my mom all the time. I go through this with my mother all the time. Like I know exactly what you mean. There are certain things that I can't say to her because it's just she's not open to hearing it, like, or she doesn't want to, you know what I mean? Like, you know, obviously there's many people this way, but if the person has the conversation with you, and it goes back to, it's like, do you want me to disagree with you, or do you want to, are you asking for my opinion, or what you know what I mean? Then you decide, you know, if you want to talk about it and blame it on men or whatever, then I'll join you in this moment, and you can complain, or I'll listen to you and I won't respond. And then you continue with your life the way that it is. But if the person asks you, or they want to contemplate with you what's going on, I know it's difficult to tell some person the truth, you know. I mean, I'm assuming you asked her what she thought the problem is?
No, she's not asking. She's just complaining.
She just complained. Okay, so then there's no real conversation to have. I mean, like, she just, and that's probably, all of these are the exact reasons that she probably can't find someone, because, like I said, you can do this kind of stuff when you look a certain way. When you look a certain way and you're young, everyone will give that kind of stuff a pass. Like, if they're, you know, but if you don't have the looks to match up to the personality, you know what I mean? You got a hard life ahead of you. You know what I mean? And if she doesn't want to address it, then it just is what it is. So, I mean, I wouldn't even worry about it. I was like, all right, well, you know.
Yeah, I'm worried a bit because she's my friend. And I like that she's happy and like a sunshine.
Is she happy?
And not really.
So then,
and I like to see her happy, and that's why it makes me worry, because she's my friend.
Right.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
But from other side, I can do nothing to bring her happy. You know, in this certain way. I cannot marry her or bring her kids. Or also, I feel that my advices about men's, because we are different person, we are different personality. What is good for me and interesting for me, it's complete not interesting for her. In men's, for example. I need so deep conversation. She needs small talk. So easy to say.
Right.
So yeah, that's why I feel that I'm just not able to give any advices. Once she asked, and I said, maybe you try not sleep with everybody on first date. Maybe you wait a little bit. I don't know.
I don't like this advice.
No, you don't like.
No, I don't like this advice.
With my opinion, you have to look at first on person, and if it's really something interesting for you, and to let him a little bit know, and after to jump in bed. You know, if you start from bed and you cannot go back to point to know you better. It's my opinion. I'm not disagreeing with you. I just say I don't like it. I'm not disagreeing with you, but what I'm saying is, it's like, it's not even really that simple. Like the thing is like, I mean, there's just some realities of situations, right? Having sex with someone is kind of, at least once, is pretty easy. You know what I mean? In a certain regard, like, but there's people that you would sleep with that you wouldn't want to spend time with. You know what I mean? And the thing is, you know, I can tell you, I have slept with many women on the first date. Millions. Right? And it doesn't really make me feel any differently about them. Like, if I like them, I like them, and if I don't like them, then it doesn't change it doesn't necessarily like change anything. If she has a good personality. Look, you are sit here.
What?
You are single. It was millions.
But single by choice, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this all millions, I don't know. Can I call it relation? It was leading to nothing.
No, it led to what it led to. Like sometimes, like I mean, I truly believe this. Not every relationship is meant to last forever. You know?
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean it's more or less of a success depending on how much time it lasted. You know what I mean? So the thing is, of course, she, when talking about your friend, she could do everything that she thinks can lead to a long-term relationship. And now I do know that there are some guys that even if they want to try to sleep with you on the first date, if you do sleep with them on the first date, then they're less interested in you. It's backwards, and it doesn't make sense to me. I don't feel this way, but it just is what it is. So if she wants a relationship and she wants to give herself a better chance, then yes, she should take your advice also that she not sleep with them on the first date, and then that'll raise her chances. But if she doesn't have a good personality, the person is going to be like, she don't have a good personality and I ain't even sleeping with her. So what am I doing? You know what I mean? Like, so, like nobody, I mean, there's just the reality of the situation. Like,
and you mean if somebody have not so good personality, but she is ready to sleep with her, with you, it's okay. This relation is okay.
I'm not.
And you said, "Oh, at least she sleep with me. I need some stick for ears. I need to."
You don't want to know this. You don't want to know this reality.
Yeah, I know this reality.
You don't think there's women that aren't interested in guys and they want to sleep with them, but they don't want to be in relationships with them.
Yeah, I know. So kind of girls.
Yeah. So it just is what it is. The thing is like, a person has to want to see themselves in a long-term. If she wants to be in a long-term relationship, she has to at least try to come off like a person who someone could see themselves in a long-term relationship. So if she's like not fun to be around, if she's negative, if she's like not fun, you know what I mean? Who wants to be around that? No matter what they look like. If you know what I mean? And this is another situation that I've been in. I've been involved with people where I just like, this couldn't work for in the long term. Not with this kind of interaction. You know what I mean? And it doesn't have anything to do with sex. I mean, sex might keep it going longer than it should actually, but overall, like, it's the personality that's important. And if you're like a nice person, you have better chances, unless and the person.
But what is good for you can be boring or not good for other person.
Yeah.
And somebody, she's my friend, she's a small devil, and
small devil. You mean little devil?
Yeah, little.
The expression. Okay.
Little, something like this.
Okay.
And a lot of men like it like this. Because it's she's not so easy.
This is a different girl you're talking about.
No, it's
this is the same one.
Same one.
They like it.
A lot of men's men's like to have so really somebody with fineness,
Yeah. But and then how long do they like it?
I don't know. Everybody different. Everybody different. Your opinion about how it have to be like.
I'm not saying how it has to be. You know what I mean?
I mean in your eyes. In your eyes.
Like the thing is like, if what she was doing was working, right? She would have someone, right? Don't you think?
Yeah.
She goes on a bunch of dates.
But something she's doing wrong, and we cannot know what. Because we are not present on this date.
You just told me what it was.
Maybe something different. We don't know.
Okay.
If you
All right.
say it,
Okay.
it's not.
If
You know.
okay. If we want to just pretend and all of
Yeah.
this or whatever, like it's like, come on, man. Like you see, this is why she's not. That's like enabling. Like if even if it's not just that that you described could be interfering with all the good things about her. You can, even if that's not the issue, it's not something that should continue to be. And that doesn't mean having fire is not the same as being as you said. I don't use this word, but I'm using it for the sake of this conversation. I don't, but like, it's just certain things. Like you could be a really nice person and if your breath smells, right? Having bad breath doesn't make you a horrible person, but if no one tells you got bad breath, and so people are just supposed to pretend like it's not there, or you know what I mean? Like, or just overlook it. You know what I mean? No, the idea is to work on the things that you can work on.
Yeah, of course. But we far away now from topic of end of this year and frustration of.
I'm frustrated right now. No.
But actually, I don't know. It's maybe because everybody is looking back on this year and on next year, and to set some plans and goals. Maybe everybody automatically start to do same. Oh my God. They ask me for my goals. Maybe I have no one. Maybe I need some, No, actually I have, but it's not because of next year. It's just at all.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hope I didn't get you in any trouble with your friend. I hope I'm not getting you in any trouble. She can hate me. She doesn't have to. So, yeah, I mean, my thought on this whole thing, to summarize, because I know we've been talking forever now, you can reflect on your year and identify things that you can improve upon, but you don't have to see them in a way that you need to feel bad about yourself about it. Like you can be frustrated for a minute, and then because just frustration is not the productive part of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you can find a productive way to evaluate.
I think also, it could be better, but it is how it is. And now you have example or thoughts or feelings how to make it better. And you can do it next year or do it tomorrow. Okay. Do it right tomorrow. Yeah. Don't wait a new year. It's 1 week till this point. Yeah. Change something today.
Yes, not even tomorrow. Today.
Yeah. So, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And Happy New Year to everyone. We wish you to have open eyes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm stepping on you.
To be more open-minded, to reflect yourself, your behavioral, your people around. Or people around you. And good luck and enjoy every day. Just today, start to do something. Start to change your life today. Don't wait.
Yes.
New year.
Yes. Cheers.
Bye.
Bye. We are believers.
We see us in next year.
Do you belong